Ayoade. One of my first introductions to Kasabian. Wow, I just started on the name. Anyways, Kasabian, actually it was my first introduction, is the Vlad the Impaler video. And I watched it because of Noel Fielding. You want to know how that happened? I only watched it because of Noel Fielding. So I wanted, like, to see Noel outside of IT crowd and see if he was really gothic. Or no, I had heard that he was or something. So anyways, I watched it. I was like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. How cool is that? It's just like some dude. He has his white little beetle boots and a cape. A red line cape. With like a beautiful mustache. And a silvery, dark, dusty mullet. And I just, like, seriously, that's what I wanted to be in life. I was like, this video is about me. Like, when I think about things, I'm like, oh, I could be in a field right now dressed as, like, a vampire. That wouldn't be weird, right? Not in my head, it wouldn't. It would be normal in my head. So anyways, that's the type of stuff that sounds like fun, just running through fields. I wouldn't be killing people. I don't like to kill. I do like to scare people. It's one of my favorite things in life. Like, I understand that there's always the threat of getting punched in the face when you scare people. Like, just as a reaction, they could just, like, punch you. And I know that. And I take that risk every time I scare someone. And it's usually men. I love scaring men because they always act all, like, tough and stuff. And then you go, rah! Like that. And it's just the dumbest way to ever scare anyone. And they're like that. And, like, instantly go back. I'm scared. Like that. I'm like, I scared the F out of you. I know I scared the F out of you. I saw the look in your face. It's a look I crave. So anyways, I love scaring people. I like scaring Tim. It's my friend's husband. I love scaring him because he's like, I like to work out. I get real buff. I like to work out. I'm a man. Guns. Hunting. I like to work out. Like that. So I love scaring him. Sorry. Sometimes when I'm on a little random thing, I shut my brain off and I just keep going with the joke. My friend Gary, I do that to him all the time, where I'll just sit there doing the same thing over and over again for like 8 minutes. It's called a repetition joke or something like that. It's like you do it until it's funny, and then it no longer is funny, and you keep doing it until it's funny again, and you don't stop until it hits that second high. That's me. Pretty much all the time. So, wow, yeah, Vlad the Impaler, my favorite thing. So, the thing is, now that I've been in Oklahoma, I see Noel crouching in that field, and I like doing stuff like that. I like being outside, and I like hanging out in fields. But around here, if you hang out in fields, you get ticks on you. I've had about 11 ticks on me, like in my skin. Ugh, God, pulling them out is like the most horrible thing in the world. They're like in you, like they get in you, and then they put their little arms out. Like, I'm in you now, and I will never leave. I will never leave like that. It's like someone's trying. You feel like a tree, like you're a tree, and like the tick is an apple or something, and you have to pluck it. Feels like someone's plucking an apple from my tree. I didn't think that went through. So anyways, friggin' ticks. So I can't go hang out in fields in my little cape. I even made a cape. Like, I saw that video, and I was like, God, I've always loved capes, and I've always wanted one. But they're always those crappy Halloween ones that are, like, see-through, and you look kind of like a hooker. So I never wore those because I knew better. Quality. I like quality things. And I've had Lolita capes. But I've never had, like, a gothic one. So I went to, like, Walmart, and I bought a couple yards of black velvet, and I made a cape. Too bad it's a short cape, because I didn't know what I was doing. I've never sewed anything in my life, and I made a short cape. People think I'm a freak. No. I would get ticks on it if I went in a field. Ticks. Friggin' ticks. They're everywhere. They love me. I went to go flick on a light switch, and there was this tick next to it. And it was just, hey, Helen. And I was like, no. And it was like, just come closer. And I was like, you hold that thought. I'll be right back. And so, like, I went and I got paper towel. And I went back and I was like, what's up, tick? And he's like, okay, listen. I have something that I need to tell you. And I was like, whoosh! And I grabbed it with a paper towel. And I, like, bunny hopped it out the door and, like, threw him into the street. And I said, you never come back, tick. I'm not interested in your antics. I don't want to hear your stories. No soliciting, please. I did that. That actually happened. I actually was talking to a tick that I threw out into the street. Because I can't kill things. I'm not game for killing. Throw him into the street. You get a real job, you tick. And that's my story of ticks. Pricks. Ticks are pricks. I don't have Lyme disease yet, but I also avoid going outside because it's like 105 every day. And I'm from Michigan. And, like, I'm a fish. And so, 105 is just, like, unbearable to me. And I sweat so much. I'm used to never sweating. And here, I'm, like, sweating right now. It's 81 in the house. Blah. Vlad the Impaler. I'm sorry, I get so sidetracked. I can talk to myself for, like, years. I don't need anyone. I just need, like, a camera so I can see myself. So I feel like I'm getting some sort of human contact. My new favorite game is the What If game. Like, what if I accidentally just, like, cut my hand off just now using it? Like that. Because, like, what if is the most annoying question ever. But I turn it into something that I like to annoy other people. There's that. Anyways, I'm kind of sad that Noel is kind of dressing, like, his shirts are all, like, 70s-ish. Like, bright, stupid colors. I like colors. Stupid patterns, bright colors. And, like, blazers. I don't like that. So I mourn the loss of old Noel. But he's growing up. I don't care. I'm going to wear, like, whatever I want when I'm, like, 80. I shouldn't say that. I'm probably not going to live till I'm 80. That's a really good song. God damn. I just spent 9 minutes talking about nothing. 3 minutes was spent talking about what I was going to talk about, which is Kasabian and Vlad the Impaler. So let's drop back to Kasabian. They're like my favorite band now. They're amazing. Serge is funky. Psychedelic funky master. Like, for real, have you heard Fire? I'm on fire. And it's like, he's got the grooves, bro. They've got the groove. It's beautiful. And Goodbye Kiss is like a lovely, beautiful song. And I like to sing it a lot. And if I were a lot better at singing, or even decent at singing, I'd post a video of me singing Goodbye Kiss because it means that much to me and I like it that much. Hurts my brain. Because, like, in real life, my eyes are, like, looking over here. But then I see it on the screen, and they're, like, looking the opposite direction of what I'm actually looking at. Freaks me out. Alright. I guess I'll end it there. I love Kasabian. Someday, we'll hang out. We'll be friends. And the fact that they think they're the greatest thing on Earth adds to their awesomeness. Also, aren't there 4 of them? I only ever see Serge and Tom. And then it's like the other 2. Who's your favorite character in Kasabian? Oh, the other 2. They count as 1. So, there's that. Alright, bye.